Welcome back to TeamLastChance Realm. I am TeamLastChance, and you could call me Mark. Last time we looked over my storage system, which is where we're at right now. Today, though, we're going to do something a little different. We are going to take a look at my nether hub and how we get wither skulls and fight the wither here on our realm. The first time we did it, we had some problems. I had NCrypitd over here, and needless to say, the wither killed us a lot. But today, we are going to show you how I have found out an easy way to kill the wither by yourself. So let's head on over to our nether hub, and then we'll head out and we'll show you how we're doing it. We're going to hop in here and head over to our nether hub. Alright, and here's our main building, our main part of our nether hub. We have 3 ice roads that head out here. Here's 1 and 2, ice road 1 and 2. Just real quick, we got like Matt's place. We have our armory and enchantment room. We have our main base gate, and then we have our ender portal over here. But we are going to head down the ice road to our nether castle where we've been farming skulls from. So let's go ahead and get us a boat here. Alright, we're going to throw the boat down here on the ice side, and we are going to head on out. So we've got gates every once in a while that will let you be able to get out and head over to that area with the boat, since they go so fast. Okay, so here's Ice Road 3, but we're not going to take Ice Road 3 today. Ice Road 3 goes out to our mob farm and our glass farm, or glass factory is what we call it. But we're going to go ahead and head down the rest of Highway 1. Shopping district, we got a couple little shops set up, and we're just going to head through here. Whoa. That's what it sometimes happens. Alright, so we are moving through here. So here's the intersection of 1 and 2, and this heads over to where our ice factory is, I believe. And we're going to move on down through here. As you can tell, this is such an easy, fast way to travel. Okay, so this is one of our nether fortresses that we just passed. Alright, so here's a corner / another place. This is going to be a raid farm. Once we get it built, that's where that portal goes. And we're going to head on down here. We should be our next, I believe, stop is where we're going. Yep. Alright, we're going to hop off this boat right here. Hop off this boat right here. Alright, and head on down. Okay, so the easiest thing to do for fighting withers, it takes a little time, but I'm telling you, it's the easiest thing. You find a castle, another fortress that is primarily over lava. That is real important, primary over lava. Then you fill in between the branches that go out across the lava, you fill it in with nether brick. Because wither skeletons can only spawn on nether brick. You put it up over the lava because that way you have less spawn area for spawns to take up your mob cap. So you put it up over the lava, and you basically connect it by making like a big square. That's the only place that they can spawn is within inside of what they call the nether fortress or area, and it has to be on the nether brick. So what you see here is what we've done is I have filled it in. So if we hold on, let's get rid of this bad guy right here. Alright, so if you can see, I just went in there and added a floor to all the branches that went out, and I extended it out as far as the nether castle would go, or the nether fortress goes, and made these killing chambers basically. You don't have to put in the walkways. What I did here, you can just make the floor and go out there and fight them. But if you make a too wide walkway, you can get to the mobs without the worry of being killed. Because when you make something like this, you need to kill everything that's in here. You've got to just try to keep the mob account down as low as you can. That way you can spawn more withers. So we're going to scroll around here first and kill everything out. Then I may have to log out real quick to let it load back in and see if we get some. Now eventually I will add more over here in between these two pedestals and fill that part in with another set of ramps. What I did is put about 15 spaces in between each one of my little walkways here. That way I can aggro the withers over to me no matter where I'm at. So let's just walk around here real quick and see what we got. Now this platform will not make them spawn like what you would consider like a mob farm type, but what it does do is gives them the opportunity to spawn more frequently in an area that you can control, instead of running down these little 2-3 lane pedestals and then fighting every other type of mob as possible that's there. You basically give them a spot that you're making a spot for them to want to spawn in. And that's what we're doing. Now, right now we seem to be lacking a little bit of skulls, but I can tell you that it does work. We've already farmed 5 beacons, enough for 5 beacons. We have 5 beacons in our world, and then you can see I've got 3 heads there. And if we look in here, I've got another 15 heads right there. All from here, except for 1 beacon, which me and NCrypitd farmed in a few hours. But I can get maybe 4 to 5 spawns in an hour, or 4 or 5 heads, wither heads in an hour, using a looting 3 sword. So we're going to come over here. I'm going to pause the video, and I'll come back as soon as we have some so I can show you how to use it. Alright, so we gave it a little time, and the spawns reset themselves, and let's see what we got through here. Alright, so see, we have a couple wither skeletons over there. Let's try to get rid of this gas real quick here before he comes and bombs me. Alright, so as you can see, those 2 wither skeletons that were over there are following me around, and as long as I stay against this one over here, they can't reach me. I can pull out my looting sword, smack them, 2 shots. Here we go. Then we can come over to here, slide in here. Ooh. Okay, so I have a train or a minecart underneath this set of rows right here. So sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I'm still trying to work it out, but we'll go down and check that minecart to see if we got a skull off of those 2. So let's run down there real quick. Let's check here. Nope. Thing in there, nope. Let's find that minecart. Alright, we're gonna take that piece of rail out right there, because I think he should be coming back down that. Whoa! Never seen him do that before. Alright, so no wither skulls off of those 2. But we're going to leave that stopped for now. And we're going to go back up here and see if we got any more. If I can... Oh, there it is. Find my way out of there. I know we have one that was over here. I could see him sticking his sword out. Well, we got a couple. Well, one. The other guy just tried to commit suicide. Oh, there we go. Got a skull. Awesomeness. So there, that's... Now, I didn't get to come up with this design. A lot of people use this. The only thing might have done it a little different is add these little hallways in here so I don't have to fight them myself. But normally any type of wither farm has got some type of big giant platform like this over the remnants of a wither fortress. So that is kind of a common thing, but it wasn't so common that I knew about it. After we had so much hard time, me and NCrypitd, I started doing some research, found this. It does take some time to build, but it is definitely worth it, because like I said, we've got so far we've pulled a little over 20 some skulls probably out of there. So let's go ahead and we're going to grab our skulls and we're going to head off to the next part and of killing the wither. Alright, so here we're back into the main part of the nether hub. We're going to hop out here. We're going to take our boat. Open up this. Drop it in there so that somebody can use it the next time they need to go down there. And we're going to head over here to our ender portal so we can go to the end world. Now, before we go in there, I'm going to actually cut over to a creative world that I made to show you exactly what we are using and how the concept of it works. So I will be loading in on our creative world right about now. Alright, so now I'm in my creative world. This design was I first seen and used the tutorial off of Skippy Game 6 or Skippy 6 Gaming. If you don't have his channel on there, he is another awesome channel for Bedrock players to learn different things. And basically what we're going to do is we're going to go to the end portal and we are going to kill the wither by ourselves without ever hitting it, and pretty guaranteed every time. So what I did here is I've created what you'll need to do in the end portal and on the overworld to do this correctly. So alright, so we're going to head over there. So I found the end portal. It was right over here. Like I said, we are in creative, so we don't even need to run. We'll just fly and head over there. Alright, so here's our ender portal. We're going to jump in there and head over. So first thing, of course, you've got to fight the dragon. And once you do the dragon, you're going to have to build this. Now, he built his out of end stone, or out of the end earth. End stone. But now, when we go to mine, we actually farmed out the obsidian off of the towers and built it completely out of obsidian so it would last longer. You can still fight the dragon the second time if you want inside what we made. The only thing is you just have to go in there and replace part of the water, but we're going to show you what it kind of looks like here. All right, so what you're going to do is you're going to go 5 out, or actually 6 out every direction. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, as you see right there. And then you're going to go up 5 and over, up and over 1. And you're going to do that all the way around the in a square. So just like that, you're going to go all the way around, out 5, or out 6, up 5, over 1. Once you get that box built, you're going to go in here and you're going to fill it with water. You're going to drop water in every one of those spots all the way around. We're going to go all the way around with the water. All right. Now, once you do that, before that, you need to figure out which side is west. You can look, if you have the map, you can sometimes look on the map. What I like to do is use the sunflower. You lay down a block of dirt, you put a sunflower on it. The sunflower will always, no matter where you're at, point east. So that is east, this is west. So now we know where west is. Then, like I said, you have to put these 2 blocks in here. What these 2 blocks do keeps the wither from going to the overworld and leaves him here in the end world. If you do not have these 2, he will drop down to your world spawn and start tearing up your overworld. So once you have those 2 in, use end stone for those, because they will need to break at the very end on his last explosion. It'll break and it'll drop the stuff down into the overworld for you to pick up. And then you will need to set it up right here. So you'll set it up just like that. And then, of course, you're going to throw your 3 skulls on there. Boom. Once you throw the 3 skulls in there, you will get you'll get the bar for the wither to start to form. You're going to run over here, jumping through the water, and hide over here in the corner and drink a water breathing potion. And then all you got to do is sit here and wait for him to die. Okay? So then once he dies, he will fall through here. He won't. The nether star will fall through there, and 3 nether skeletons. So what you want to do in order to contain everything is find a spot, use the coordinates, and set world spawn. Once you set the world spawn, go into the end world, throw something through to find out where your world spawn is exactly at. You can see here the things I threw through earlier today when I built this is still sitting right there. So that's where everything will fall through. So then what I did is I built a 3 deep pit that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 wide, or 8 wide, 3 deep square. Then I built a obsidian platform 2 far and put a hole right in the middle that is 3 by 3. What will happen is the 3 skeletons and the nether star will fall straight through there and into that hole, and we'll be waiting for you when you come back. So that is the main objective of this whole thing. And then all you got to do is set up here with a bow, kill the 3 withers skeletons, hop down in there, get your star, and you're done. So now we're going to jump back over into our other world. Like I said, this design came from Skippy 6 Gaming. Go check out his channel, really good. Alright, so here we go. We're going to hop through our end portal, or a portal to the end. Alright, so here is our ender portal. This is the only thing in our world that we did as creative. It was built this end portal right here by our town. We went to find the end portal and spent probably 5 hours and never could find it. And my son and his cousins were getting tired of doing it, so we went ahead and jumped into creative and built us our own end portal so we could go fight the dragon for the first time together. So what I did is right over here next to the end portal is I set our world spawn right in the middle of this lake, as you can see, and built me what I call my coffin. This is where the star is going to fall and the 3 wither skeletons. I built everything out of obsidian. Me and Matt and Cody built everything out of obsidian. We farmed tons of obsidian to build all this. So here we're going to do, we are going to fight the wither. Let's see, we'll need to get the skulls, and we will need to get a water breathing potion. Okay, I already have the skulls in there. Let's see, hold on. First thing we're going to do is we're going to come into this little house right here, and we're going to either sleep or set your spawn point right here. That way when we jump through, we'll be right by the skulls and we don't have to run too far. So now we just need to get a water breathing potion. And the closest one is over here inside my house. So let's run over there real quick. You can see we have some trees of all different types sitting over here. And we have a little bit of a gate / defense system set up to get in and out so you have kind of a safe spot. And this goes all the way around. It is a ditch, berries, space, big giant wall. Alright, so I will be back when after I got my potion. Alright, so we have our water breathing potion, check. We have our wither skulls, check. We have a lot of weapons we're not going to need to use, check. So we are ready to go in. So let's go ahead and hop through here into our end. We spawned out on an end island, or on a obsidian platform, and then bridged our way and ended up building a tunnel over to the end world. So let's run through here and climb on up. We're always about safety. And here's our end. So if we come over here real quick, let me show you. This is some of the damage from the very first wither scope fight with me and NCrypitd, as you can see. So we have a little house here down in the bottom. It's also an obsidian lined house, and down in the bottom we have some chests and ender chests, things that we can get into our supplies if we're in the middle of a dragon fight or something here and we need it. But here is our box, our killing chamber. The only difference with our killing chamber and the one that Skippy did, Skippy made it out of ender stone, and we made ours out of obsidian, and then lined it with stone so that it could be seen easier when you're running around, because for some reason the obsidian just ends up like sucking all the light in and you don't see it. So let's go ahead and go in here. Alright, so here we go. This is our killing chamber. Right, so I'm going to just slide up here and let you look at it from the top real quick before we get started. What I did was exactly what we were talking about. Filled it in with water. But then right over here, if we pull off this piece of obsidian, you will see that I have a water stream underneath here, a water source stream underneath here. I use that when we fight the Ender Dragon in here, in this chamber. He will destroy the water. When he gets down in there and he's trying to shoot at you, he'll hit the water streams die, and so I need a way to replenish it. So over in the little house, I've got buckets, and then I've got an infinite water stream here, so I can get up here, grab the water, and replace the water, and do that. But so far, with all the wither fights and couple dragons that we have killed here, it has not destroyed the obsidian box at all. So let's go ahead and put the stuff we need on our heart bar, and we will get down in here and get this fight done. Alright, here we go. There's no turning back now. There he goes. We're going to grab our thing, come over here, get in the corner, drink our water breathing potion so we don't have to worry about that. And there he goes. You see him in there. He's throwing stuff. I'm going to try to, I will try to peek out. You can kind of see him right there. He is inside the stem of the ender portal, or of the portal back home, and is being suffocated by it. Now, you don't have to have a water breathing potion. You can actually just kind of pick your turn, go out, grab another breath, and stick your head back out, grab another breath. But as you seen just a second ago, once those bombs of his hits the water stream, it basically slows them down and makes them ineffective, and they just fall. So your box will stay safe, you stay safe, the wither dies. Now, if you don't use the water breathing potion, just be real careful, because you can take damage trying to stick your head out. He will see you and then start shooting at you. Let's grab some food here. Eat some food while he's dying. Keep ourselves fully healthy. As we can see, he's almost dead there. Almost got him. Let's peek at him one more time before he dies. So, there we go. And then we're going to have a big explosion here at the end. And that's going to take out those two end blocks. Or at least one of the end blocks. There he goes. And there we go. See, this time it took out both of them. And his little platform, which is unusual, but not a big deal. We can grab some more and do that. So now we're just going to grab our bow here. And alright, so now we jump back to the portal, and here we are. We're going to come out here, and we should have 3 wither skeletons and the star. Yep, there we go. So now all we're going to do is we're going to set up here and pluck these guys out like fish in a barrel. And jump up down in here. Grab the star. Fix where the explosion was. That's why I used obsidian, is That way it can absorb some of the explosion instead of leaving a big giant crater every time. It just knocks out a few blocks. Alright, so let's go ahead and not use that to get up. We're going to, oh, there we go. We're going to pillar ourselves up here in the corner. There we go. Hop out. And then we're going to head off to go craft a beacon with it. Alright, so there you go. That's how you kill the wither by yourself without taking really any damage and doing it simple. Like I said, again, Skippy Game 6, go check him out. He does an awesome job with tutorials and telling you exactly how to do it. Thank you for being here, stopping by. Next time we'll go check out a few of my other stuff that we've built. And have a good day. Thanks.